Hey everyone, Brian from Bear Bull Traders here. It is Wednesday, October 16th. It's midweek review time, and I've been pretty tied up over the last week or so with family, but just getting back into things here, and let's take a look at how things are playing out this week so far. We had start of earnings season with some of the big banks, some more today. Results seem to be pretty good. So we had a big up day yesterday and sort of a flat day today. Can see here everything internals a little bit on the flat side, although we did have more new highs and new lows, and again sort of 50-50 on advanced decline. So it seems to be, let's just take a look quickly at the groups, see what's been going on here. Services, financial, healthcare. Financials have obviously done well over the last couple of days, and utilities, the safety trade's been down a bit over the last week. We've had more of a shift back to technology and some of the some of the riskier risk-on trades. Market looking maybe a little bit better. Economy still looks good overall in the U.S., even though keep hearing about talks of slowdown and maybe we had this consumer spending number that came out today that wasn't very good, but the market kind of shrugged that off too. Of course, it was only one number, and people don't put a lot of faith in just single results. If they put a string of them together, then it starts to get a little more concerning. So you can see the 10 years just kind of hanging around 175 now. It did take another leg up, but it seems to be rolling over a little bit. We'll see if this just hangs in that area. Of course, we get back up to 2.5. Markets start to get a little squirrely, but we're certainly down in an area where favors stocks. Let's not bother taking a look at the weekly since we haven't got there through here yet. So yeah, you can see here we had a big day. That would have been Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, today. A bit of a pullback day, and we did pull back off the highs as well. We tried to push a little higher through previous day, Tuesday's close, and rejected from that. Volume dropped off a bit, and MACD and RSI kind of neutral. So it's going to be interesting to see where we go from here. Again, I think people are kind of waiting to see what earnings are going to come out. As you know, we're getting into the earnings season, and we'll get a string of not just results, but I think people will be more interested in kind of the forecasts that come out of the commentary on the conference calls, the earnings calls. Again, IWM, the small caps seem to do best today, although again they did pull well off their highs. They did manage a bit of a gain over yesterday. Volume was down, which means, again, a lot of the institutions may be sitting on the sidelines. RSI is kind of in the middle, so we're kind of in no man's land here. Again, take a look at the Qs. Sort of the same story, kind of actually an inside day here on the Qs, so not really moving in one direction or another. Again, volume pretty pathetic right now. Again, probably, a lot of people just sitting on the sidelines waiting for some more earnings, earnings results, earnings guidance. SPY again, pretty close to an inside day as well. Again, really indecision candle, not going anywhere. Volume was about the same today as it was yesterday. Even though we had a big up day yesterday, volume on the downside was sort of equal. So again, we're kind of back up right to these levels of prior resistance. So yeah, of course, naturally, we are going to have some stalling here. The dollar's really started to break down here. You can kind of see I won't bother putting it up sake of time, but you can kind of see where there's a trend line here, and obviously the trend line has been broken. So we do look like we may be heading lower. Here's some support here, 26.70, which isn't very, it's only 5 cents. We may get some support there, but we have broken through the 50 moving average. And yeah, the dollar's weakening up. Sterling's getting stronger, obviously, on some possible Brexit deal before things before they have to go with a no deal scenario. But yeah, keep an eye on the dollar because, of course, as the dollar weakens, gold and some of the commodity prices may strengthen. VIX has really been just annihilated here. This is the volatility index, maybe finding some support here. I heard there was a lot of call buying, so maybe there's some thought that some volatility may come back into the market. So we'll see about that. I'm not sure yet. Some of the stocks I like to watch, you see Baidu again, kind of crawling up there. Kind of in no man's land. I'm not really interested in it. Pot stocks really been hit hard. Yesterday was a good up day with AFRIA reporting, but a bit of a pullback day today. So just kind of keep an eye on that one. I guess if we can get and hold above 20 on CGC. I'll have to check when they report, but I might put in an alert on CGC because it looks like here with high was 2043. So if we can start breaking above 20 again, I might actually get interested in it, and then I can use maybe a stop here around 1970. So I'm going to put an alert in on CGC at 20, and we'll just see if that gets triggered. Nugget, I am interested in that as well. Sorry about that. Forgot to turn the phone off. Took a trade on Dust, and now we've had an inside sort of day on, by the looks of it, on Nugget coming back up, but I'm still thinking that we are maybe going to trend lower because these just a series of lower highs. So we maybe end up for a little bit of a pullback here and head lower. But there's lots of arguments you can make for gold either way. Some people really see this thing going through 1500 again and taking off. If the market and technology stays strong, if we get good earnings reports on that, I think Nuggets kind of like the go-to safety trade when technology isn't doing well, and I think it may sell off more if we get flow of good earnings and guidance. PayPal inside day had a big day yesterday. It's kind of in no man's land there. And Roku had a big day on, of course. We prayed that, and again, kind of holding in there, but looks a little tired here. Probably needs to see some consolidation. We're back up at back up. We've gone through the 50 and came back up. Yeah, I think there's going to be some period of consolidation there. Silver not doing much. GLT might be looking like it's holding this 140 level. So it could be a level to trade against here. So I'm going to keep an eye on TLT. Could be good for a move back up to, say, even 142 with a very tight stop. TNA, of course, it was up today because the small caps were up. But again, big sort of a rejection off this 56 level. See how it behaves tomorrow. If it can close above 56. And close above 56 might be good for a run to 58. So I'm going to set an alert for this one, 56. UNG, it's again just choppy here right now. I don't know if I can trade natural gas at this point. USO, oil really not looking very good, and I think it's down a lot after market hours here. I think it's taken a bit of a hit. Don't quote me on that, but that's something I read somewhere this evening. All right, well, anyway, that's kind of it. Quick midweek review. Some stuff to watch. Maybe some TNA. We'll keep an eye on the small trade we've got in on Dust right now. Looking for CGC to see if we can go back over 20. So This is my book on Amazon, How to Swing Trade. If you're interested, you can check it out. Have a great rest of the evening, everybody, and we'll catch you in the Bear Bull trading room, day trading room in the morning if you're going to join us there. Bye for now.